Hi, everybody. So let's talk about a situation that can always arise, especially when you take your leadership position, and it usually seems to happen when you first take it. How can you stay positive in leadership when there is a negative situation that's occurring?
Or in other words, how you can be positive in a deficiency mode.
Correct.
Before we talk about that, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. It helps us make better content for you. Let me tell you a story, Rebecca. Many, many years back, there was a king. And this king had a physical disability. He had one eye and one leg. So he didn't have two legs and two eyes. One day he was walking around his palace in the corridor and he saw the paintings of his father, his grandfather, all these successful kings. And he thought to himself, when I would be dead and I would have my children taking care of the kingdom and the throne, would they be able to look at my picture up there? And then he looked at himself and said, but I have only one eye and one leg. How would I look in a picture, in a painting up there? This kind of made him feel sad. But then he gathered all his courage and decided that he will summon all the painters in the kingdom and ask them to create a painting of his. So he summoned all the painters in his kingdom, asking them that whoever makes the most beautiful painting of the king would receive a big reward. Now the painters discussed among themselves, now the king has one eye and one leg. If we create a painting, the king might feel offended. He might punish us. So with this fear in mind, most of the painters found excuses not to paint the king
The way he really is.
There was one painter who thought otherwise. He decided to go ahead and paint the king's picture. When the king saw his painting, he was extremely happy. Do you know what the painting was?
No, what was it?
The king was sitting on a horse, using a bow and an arrow. So from one side, if you look at the king, nobody would know that he has one leg and one eye. Everybody would think that he has no physical disability.
Interesting.
The moral of the story is that we all have deficiencies in our life. Whenever you are in a leadership position or in any position in your life, you'll find deficiency. And the important thing is to find positivity in deficiency. And that's what leadership is all about. You might not have all the solutions, all the technologies, all the tools, and all the resources at any given instant. The important thing is how can you use those resources to the best of your ability to create something out of nothing. And we have talked about this in one of our other videos, What is Entrepreneurship, link down below. So please make sure that you do not let deficiencies disrupt you and prohibit you from doing something great in life.
Perfect. So if you have any comments about leadership and overcoming negativity with positivity, go ahead and leave your comments below, and we'll talk to you next time.